Hello everyone, I hope you are having a wonderful day, and this is yet another video of me. The titles are pretty self-explanatory, and I hope you enjoy, what in the background, what I'm doing and working and whatnot. This time I decided to do something more different than what I used to. So if you're wondering where this helmet on the top came from, well, it came from, I made a Black Templar helmet video. You can just, go to my channel page, search my videos, and it should be around there. It's not too far from this video right here. And instead of, filming a time lapse, doing all the commentary, explaining everything I did and whatnot, I decided to do more freestyle commentary with my video in the background. I saw, hey, that could actually work out. Let's try it. I have actually seen some videos and, of people doing artwork in the background, just adding commentary on that, and they feel more natural, and not to mention, it's actually easier for me that way to, instead of explaining every little detail that what I'm doing, is, hey, maybe I could explain to people how I think, what's in the mind of the artist, behind of all these videos, just as a disclaimer, I do the editing, the production, pretty much everything, I don't really have a team behind me. I'm truly a independent content creator. Yeah, because I don't know how many of you are actually aware, but the reason some channels can pull numbers like, millions of subs, thousands, sometimes millions of views per video, such as, for example, PewDiePie at YouTube, is because they actually have a team behind them. What do you mean by that? Well, what I mean is they have an editor, they have someone to write scripts sometimes. Other times they also do, collaborations too with other channels. And it's not just one or two, actually. We're talking here about sometimes multiple editors, sometimes multiple people behind the production scenes, even you could even consider makeup, lighting technicians, even photographers. And yeah, and I really do believe that this deviates from what content creation, was supposed to be. You're not really becoming an independent creator that way. You're really just a mini team or like a studio of your own, just think about it. But the problem is when you push this much standard around, say, at a platform like YouTube, is you force people to either step up to the game, which means fight off a competition with equal terms, or fight fire with fire, or you need to constantly innovate. You need to constantly, go viral, and that's just not possible. Eventually you will slow down. You go quietly into obsolescence, and you will not become relevant anymore. This is one of the reasons why I think it's so important for, if you're a content creator, is it's okay, it's to have this mentality. It's okay to fail. Most people fail, being content creators. Most people fail at turning this into a viable, payable and, income activity, you will eventually never go beyond a hobby or a very, useful, dedicated and convenient, video repository, which is, what YouTube is. Fortunately, we are seeing YouTube, losing the monopoly on how can I put this? YouTube is losing, the sole place for people to go on the internet and actually put videos. This is inevitable because you see all these content creators, you see all these videos on only one website. You see these questionable administration decisions, these, even more questionable marketing ideas. And you see that, a very unlikable, chain of command, right? Or you could say the some people would know, which I'm not going to mention names, all right? So just so I'm not in trouble here, right, at YouTube, because I don't post only on YouTube, right? But I don't want to lose my channel here at YouTube. So what happens is people start to question, hey, if I don't have a chance at YouTube, then why even try it, you know? And what you see is, you see content creators actually getting away from YouTube, or at the very least, they're not being exclusive to YouTube anymore. They're being, how can I put it? They're being exactly like these friends with benefits in a relationship. Regardless, I think it is very fair and very honest and correct to say that the last 3 or 4 years were the worst time possible for content creation on the internet, paid content creation, right? Not just as a business, but as a profession, as a paid, you know, profession. You actually get paid to do that. I think it was one of the worst years because we only have one place right now, one viable. This is starting to change, of course, and hopefully, you know, content creators will have more options. And you know, a lot of people made decisions, you know, with the assumption that, hey, you know, this YouTube money is gonna stay here forever. No, it's not. It's not gonna come forever, you know. What if they want to, you know, to put out the plug? What if they want to, you know, pull you with the rug under your feet? And, you know, make you go haywire on your life. You know, they can easily destroy your finances, and with that, you would be forced to make, you know, heavy decisions in your life. So what do I mean by that is, just because you made it into the YouTube game doesn't mean anything, you know. So I'm actually sounding quite harsh here, but it's just the truth, you know. I really don't want to see you one day having, you know, all this success, all this fame, glory, just to be taken away from you like that, just as easy as that. Just like pulling, you know, a plug from the wall and making your outlet, you know, never, you know, give you life anymore. It's terrible. So, but not all is lost, you know, because everything in life is when doors close, others open, you know. And, you know, whatever, you know, administration is behind all this, I think they will regretting this, you know, this decisions in the future, because they will lose a lot of potential, a lot of creative mass out there, a lot of brilliant people, and someday they will wonder, wow, how did we mess this up? We had everything. We had, you know, fame, glory. We had the name. We had the brand. We had the trust. We had the, you know, the community love, and all gone, poof, like a smoke screen. Well, but you know, as I said, you know, there are alternatives for me, right? If you click on the links below, there should be a link leading to my videos, right? I don't post only here at YouTube because it's very important for you as a content creator to branch out. You know, you should go elsewhere. You know, don't put all your eggs in just a basket. You know, as the old saying goes, you need to diversify your content creation portfolio. You know, let's put it this way. So far, I realized 3 things about this video. The first is, I was planning to make this video into a very lighthearted commentary video. The second is, wow, I said you know too many times. I really need to expand my vocabulary whenever I'm, you know, there you go, I said it again. When I'm freestyling saying stuff, I really do. Besides the good, you know, substitute, you know, I can help use this expression to diversify what I say. So, even after all these bad news for content creators, there is one, you know, good news, you know, on the end of the tunnel, which is, hey, YouTube, even with all that, it's actually pretty good. You know, you can just come here, drop your videos, share to the people you like, and for professional reasons, this is great because you can just show what you do, can, you know, showcase to a potential employer and say, hey, here's what I do. Am I hired? At the dawn of content creation, everyone was just doing that to share with the families, with their friends, or to make people laugh online, or simply, you know, to get a more recognition from everyone besides, you know, whatever people think about them in real life or not, independent of whether they're great or not, or sometimes, you know, to share things they couldn't in real life that open a lot of doors. So there's a paradox there, which is why I bolster YouTube. So this is pretty much it. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and here's a look at the concept art that I have done so far for this project. I'm getting there, and, you know, I'm very happy with the results so far. I finally figured out how to make the gloves. Here's a close-up so we can see it better, right? You know, this is not just commentary, man. I'll also do something important in the background. And yeah, thanks for watching this video, and it's to be continued on the next part. Bye-bye. See ya.